All right, so this recording is going to be how to navigate all parcels, all counties, our favorite, biggest project. So, inside this, you will find, probably right at the top of the list, project areas. Then you'll find conservation lands and assessment layers. Then you will find counties. Under that you'll find some assorted things, and we'll get to that. But for now, let's look at project areas. We'll turn it on, and then we'll take a look inside. So, first up, you'll probably see ancient projects, which is just a grouping for projects that are not currently underway, and it's a place to put them so that I don't have to scroll past them. Here you'll see some of our recent projects, and we could go into any one of them and see what they contain. We can right-click on one of them to get closer and go to Zoom to Layer. We can turn these projects off if we want. We can close them up, and we can open up other areas, and we can zoom to them. By turning on the folder, it will allow us to see its contents. We can close project areas for now, and we can move on to conservation lands. Let's go ahead and turn it on and open it up. First thing you'll see is PLC conservation easements. These easements are from multiple counties. Any one of them can be turned on. As long as PLC sees is on, then we'll be able to see our conservation easements. This one is a conglomeration of all of our conservations in the O to O. You'll also see that it lights up as a Marion County conservation easement because that is where we are now. Also, we can see the parcels that we own. Fee simple. PLC parcels. These are our fee simple properties in multiple counties. We can close this and take a look at the star of our conservation lands group, which is Florida Managed Areas from FNA. One thing is nice is we can turn the labels on and off. All right. Conservation lands. We can see the Florida Forever projects that are inside the O to O. We can also see a few other assorted areas which seem to qualify well. Oh yes, O to O Putnam specifically. Okay. So let's go ahead and close conservation lands and look at our assessment layers. These assessment layers are helping us to determine the values, the various values of lands. Let's see. I believe this one can be removed. We can open and close these groups to move things that we'd like to see moved. For instance, this water viewer should be in assessment layers. The water viewer will let us see streams all over the state. It also contains their names, their directions of flow. Very useful, but I cannot find a way to make it show us the labels. So we can't use it to display the names. We have Alachua strategic ecosystems, strategic habitat conservation areas, all the different clip layers, wetlands, surface waters, resource priorities, strategic habitat conservation areas, aquifer recharge, priority natural communities, vertebrate potential habitat richness. We have a wide gamut of FNA and clip layers here that can all be turned on. We also have the O to O here in our assessment layer, as well as all the Florida Forever boundary projects throughout the state, and FNA, which has a very similar grouping to our clip FNA. We have the Forested Gulf, the Florida Wildlife Corridor in toto. We have FDOT land cover, cooperative land cover. FDOT land cover will show us different land cover types, whether they be wetlands or grasslands or hydric hammocks, mixed coniferous. CLC gives us the cooperative land cover 3.3, also gives us a similar overview of land types. As you can see, sometimes clicking will do nothing because ArcGIS is thinking. In this case, it has to think about a lot. And you can see cooperative land cover is the most comprehensive in terms of land types, far more comprehensive than the FDOT's land cover. I'll turn some of these off to give the computer a break. All right. We also have some MSBUs. And one thing we have that's nice is Putnam wetlands. We don't have a wetlands map for the other counties, but it is convenient sometimes for displaying the wetlands. All right, let's turn off assessment layers, as well as conservation areas and project areas, so we can narrow our view to counties. In counties, we have a gigantic Florida boundary, which can be convenient for locator maps. We have an individual Putnam County outline, which is necessary because our Florida counties boundary does not have the boundary between Marion County and Putnam County, so that is missing. So we can fill that in with our Putnam County outline. It looks like, yeah, it's missing from both of these versions. All right. Here we have the tax parcels for Putnam County, Marion County, Alachua, and we've grouped the other counties into an other counties group just so that they don't have to be scrolled past. It does seem like we might be missing Duval. Now, another little addendum that's in our counties is our roads. We have state roads, county roads, roads with local names, Florida zip codes, and cities and counties. These help us with some of our locator maps. Each one of these has different strengths: state roads, county roads, and roads with local names. These can all be used to various degrees.
Can you pause the recording?
No, but I can stop it. And that'll be the end of this recording.